What's going on, YouTube? This is your boy Juggernaut097 bringing you guys another video today. And today we're here to do my World Series 2016 predictions for you guys. And I'm sorry this is a little late prediction video because, the World Series has already started. But tonight is going to be Game 3. And we are in Chicago for Game 3 tonight, which, it's been a while since my Cubs have been in World Series. It's been since 1908 since we've been in the World Series. Which, it's crazy, to think that we, had that long of a drought without going to the World Series. And, of course, we're facing Indians, of course. They have also had a drought. They haven't won a World Series since 1948, so both of these teams know what it feels like to be in a drought without winning the World Series. But one of these streaks is going to end, and hopefully, it's my Cubs. But I'm not going to get too ahead of myself. And it really hasn't sunk into me right now that that my Cubs are in the World Series. Later on, probably tonight, it's probably going to sink in because, they're playing at Wrigley, they're back at Wrigley, and to see that World Series over the plate, over in the grass, it's going to be really cool to see. But let's go ahead and get started with these predictions right now. Let's start off with the Cleveland Indians first. Let's talk about them. So, like I said, they haven't been in the World Series since 1948, so like I said, it's been quite a drought for them. This team doesn't really have like the big all-stars, that really get paid a whole lot of money. Yeah, I never really thought they would have made the, playoffs this year, because, at the beginning of the season, I thought they were really crappy. But, they really turned it around. They got some pretty good hitters. Their bullpen is really good. Their pitching, is good also. But their bullpen, that really helps them out a lot. That's been helping them out a lot. And, after that trade deadline, this team got a lot better. So yeah, their pitching is really good. They have a good bullpen. And they're hitting the big ones also. During, this playoffs, they've been hitting the really big ones. When they have players step up to bat, they've been getting timely hits with this team. So that's, really scary. That's kind of scary for, me being a Cubs fan. So they've been getting a lot of big hits. There's a few guys that kind of worry me, which it's Corey Kluber and Trevor. Well, not really Trevor. He doesn't really worry me too much, but Kluber, he's been on fire, with his pitching. He's been on absolutely fire with that. So he kind of worries me. In Game 1, he worried me a little bit, and since I was in Cleveland, also kind of worried me. So yeah, he could be a thorn in our side for the rest of these series. He's a really good starter, and he's a good pitcher. Also, their pitching is good, like I said. But something else that can also be a thorn in my Cubs side will be them stealing bases. Because they love this Cleveland Indians team. They love to steal bases. They absolutely love to steal bases. So we need to play some pretty good defense and stop their run on the plate. We need to stop that. Stop their running the bases because they're pretty good at doing that. Which it's not necessarily that they're like really fast runners. It's that they're smart in the head with how when they want to run. They're really smart, which that's what you need to be. With baseball also, you need to be smart in the head when you should run, which this Cleveland Indians team is really good at. So that could be a really thorn in our side. And also when their players step up to bat, like Francisco Lindor, Naquin, Mike Napoli. These guys can hit the ball anytime. They can hit it. And Naquin, like I said, he's good. Jason Kipnis is good. I think I said his last name wrong, but Jason Kipton is good. This team is really good. But on the other hand, my Cubs, like I said, we haven't made a World Series since 1908. So that's a really really long time. That's been a really long time. Um, we have good starters. I mean, our starters are great. Like we have Lester. We had in game one, which he needs to play a little better defense with them running the bases. With them stealing bases, needs to do better with that. I mean, Arietta, we had him game two, and game three we had Hendricks. Game three we have Hendricks, the future. I think he might be the future Cy Young. He might be a future Cy Young because I like this Hendricks. Lucky game four. I mean, our starters are really good, but I'm not necessarily like say that we sweep them and stuff because no, like we don't do no sweeps in games, but our starters are really good. And one thing that we need to do, we need to have our hitters step up more. Like Jason Hayward, I don't know what we're going to really do with him because he hasn't really stepped up in the playoffs. He hasn't looked too good, in my opinion. Um, Rizzo, we need to have him step up. We need to have Addison Russell. I mean, oh, also, I'm so happy Kyle. Oh, excuse me. Kyle's back. I'm so happy he is back. I mean, it's been a while without Kyle Schwarber. I mean, I'm so happy he's back. It's been about a year since we haven't had him for about a year, so I mean, so that's a good thing we had him play back again. But so we just don't. One thing that we're going to need to do is we're going to need to stop their running the bases. We're going to need to have our defense stuff because I think our defense is really good. Probably the best defense in the MLB in my opinion. I mean, we're just going to need to have our defense step up. We're going to need to get our timely hits with our players. We're just going to need to have our starters, actually shut them down right out of the gate, shut down these hitters, like Francisco Lindor. We just need to stop them. That's what we need to do. Our defense needs to do good. Our hitters need to step up, which I think that's what we're going to do. Which I think my Cubs are going to win in 7 games, which tonight is game 3 back in Chicago. So hopefully my Cubs could win. Hashtag fly to W, guys. Fly to W. But like I said, I'm so happy we have Kyle Schwarber back. I mean, this team is just really good. I mean, we have a great rotation, and also, the Indians they have a great rotation also. I can kind of compare these teams like both, Indians and the Cubs kind of compare to each other. Like they kind of similar with the same things, but that's not necessarily with like how great we have the all stars and they don't really have too much all stars on their team. I mean, like the highest paid players. That's what I'm trying to say. Like we have more of the all stars, but we compare in a lot of same ways. But like I said, I got my Cubs in 7 games here. So go ahead and tell me your predictions for the World Series. And like I said, it has sunk into me that my Cubs are still in the World Series. But yeah, that was the end of my prediction video. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media devices like Twitter at the True JSB, Instagram the True JSB, Snapchat the True JSB1. Also, go follow the Instant Classic Wrestling podcast on Twitter. The only podcast that is always an Instant Classic. And their Twitter is at ICW_podcast. And also, where you have to go subscribe to the Instant Classic Wrestling podcast, and their YouTube channel will be down below, which I'm also on their videos. But I mean, I'm just, it's been a great postseason, guys, and I'll be doing next year for you guys, the postseason. And I'll probably be back here if my Cubs win the World Series. I'll probably be back here to do a celebration video for you guys. I'll be back here, gloating. I mean, I just love this, and I'm gonna be doing predictions for MLB even more next year. Probably not for the regular season because, like I said, 160 something games is a lot of games to predict, and yeah. But some other videos I got coming up. I got my Hell in Cell predictions probably be later on tonight after the World Series game. What else we got? We got my NFL predictions. Haven't did them yet, so that'll probably be maybe later on. Maybe tonight. I don't know yet, or maybe I probably might have it up tomorrow. I haven't decided. So yeah, we're gonna have that. And this is the first time ever checking out one of my videos. Please smash that subscribe button. Like I said, that really helped me out a whole lot. And this is your boy Juggernaut 0 saying peace out. And I guess I'll catch you guys in my next video.